Pittsburgh. We have some big, major stars here today. And I'm not talking about Mayor Peduto and myself, but we have, and we want to name the day, and we're going to do all those good things. But we are so excited about outsiders. And we have the creator and producer here, Peter Mattei, Peter Tolan, and a couple of the stars who were in there. And there is some Pittsburgh connections too, which we will get to. And obviously Dawn Keezer in the Film Office and the great work that they do. And they've been able to transform Pittsburgh into Kentucky, where the film is, or the TV show is set. It's the #1 show on WGN. We have the WGN folks here as well, with 2.8 million viewers a week that are viewing Pittsburgh and the scenes of Pittsburgh. And I'm going to have the mayor say a few words, and I want to come back and we'll introduce and bring some of the folks up. A lot of it's done here in Pittsburgh, Mayor.
Yeah,
so I got you.
Well, I'm kind of jealous of our neighbors over in Millville who get to actually be the village. But really, I want to thank WGN for picking up season #2, and I want to thank the creative talent that's behind this, from the producers, the directors, the actors, who came up with this vision of this series and have been able to make it so successful. It's wonderful to have people be able to utilize this city in a way to tell a story. It's even greater when you can help us to build an industry that's a vital part of Pittsburgh's economy today, and to show to other shows the ability to do business here in Pittsburgh. And we not only welcome you, we thank you.
And they're going to be staying, I guess, through the fall, filming the series, and doing that. Again, we're going to bring them up. But not only are they doing this in the city, in some of our city neighborhoods, but these are the locations they are filming in. Braddock, Clairton, Harmer, as the mayor mentioned, Millville, Monroeville, North Braddock, North Versailles, Pitcairn, the city neighborhoods in Reserve, North Side, downtown, Ross, Shader, Turtle Creek, as well as other locations in western Pennsylvania, in Connellsville, Dunbar, and West Newton. As we all know, when you film in Pittsburgh, you can have, you've got rural areas, you've got downtown areas that make it look like New York City, and we can provide a little bit of everything from everybody. The first season included 530 local crew and a primary cast and extras of almost 2,000 people that were involved in the first year as stand-ins and extras and all the other great things that go along with that. So with that, we're going to be providing a proclamation, and I want to bring them up. Peter Mattei, Peter Tolan, the executive producer and creator of this, and then the other folks who, one of the great actors of our time, David Morse. And David has the Pittsburgh connection of being Mike Webster, as you recall, during another Pittsburgh film, Concussion. And I remember watching that and being so unsettled by that, because we all knew Mike Webster. I didn't even know it was David Morse, and I've seen David Morse for years. That's how great of an actor he is. And Christina Jackson, who's here as well and is a star in the movie. So, Mayor, do you want to present and we'll do the name the day and do all this?
That's a long one, Rich. You give me the.
Well, let's bring our creative team up here and introduce them. We have Peter, Christina, David, and Peter. So.
Whereas WGN America's original drama series Outsiders is a tale of struggle for power and control set in the rugged hills of Appalachia. The drama explores an epic battle as the Farrell clan, a tight-knit family of renegades who have lived atop Shea Mountain for over 200 years, fight to defend their land and way of life from the town below and anyone who would dare challenge them. I read that earlier today. I said, that sounds like a few Pittsburgh neighborhoods. Whereas the series, produced by Sony Pictures Television and Tribune Studios, is heading into its second season, drawing an average of 2.8 million weekly viewers. Its 13-episode first season, which premiered on January 26, 2016, comes out on DVD on May 24th. And whereas the series is created and written by Peter Mattei, who executive produces alongside Peter Tolan and Michael Weimer of Fedora Entertainment, and Paul Giamatti and David Carey of Touchy Philly Films. Its ensemble cast includes David Morse, Thomas M. Wright, Ryan Hurst, Joe Anderson, Gillian Alexi, Kyle Gallner, and Christina Jackson. And whereas Outsiders is shot on location in western Pennsylvania, including Allegheny County municipalities, Braddock, Clairton, Harmer, it's Millville, Monroeville, North Braddock, North Versailles, Pitcairn, Pittsburgh, Reserve, Ross, Shaler, and Turtle Creek. In additional locations in Connellsville, Dunbar, and West Newton. And whereas its first season began filming on May 5th, 2015, during its first season, Sony Pictures Television hired 530 local crew and primary cast and 1,980 local extras and stand-ins. The primary soundstage was 31st Street Studios in the Strip District, and the prime location was Henry Kaufman Rec Park in Monroeville. And whereas Sony Pictures Television, Tribune Studios, and WGN America's Outsiders brought an economic spend of millions to Allegheny County and its municipalities, including the City of Pittsburgh, the Outsiders community of fans also has a strong presence in our region.
Now therefore be it resolved that we, Allegheny County Executive Rich Fitzgerald and City of Pittsburgh Mayor William Peduto, by the virtue of the authority vested in us, do hereby proclaim May 18th, 2016 as Outsiders Day in Allegheny County in the City of Pittsburgh. And I want to bring Peter up. I also want to bring Dawn Keezer up, the director of the Film Office, who's so instrumental in bringing so much of this work to Pittsburgh. Come up and say a few words, but I want to present this and congratulate you. Anybody?
All right.
You're going to be shy now, Dawn.
No, I'm not going to be shy because I want to make sure I say thank you to both County Executive Rich Fitzgerald and Mayor Bill Peduto. We literally could not do what we do without the support and leadership from both of you, so thank you for that. I want to thank you to the people of our region. We get a lot of comments on how friendly we all are. What's really important is how film friendly we are in this region. So thank you to everyone for continuing to make this happen. And thank you to WGN and the Outsiders. We really appreciate the trust in you. We're thrilled about season 2, looking forward to seasons 3, 4, 5, and as far as we can go. Thank you all for being here. Please continue to support the film tax credit. It's why it's happening. It's why we see the work, and we keep seeing the jobs and money rolling in. Thank you.
And I just want to say that the success of the show is really in large part due to this city, Pittsburgh, and to Allegheny County, and to the incredible crew that we have here, the incredible local crew, and also lots of local talent. We cast over 85 roles right here out of Pittsburgh last year. And without that, I just really think that's an incredibly important part of the success of the show, of how it looks and how it is and everything. So I just want to thank everybody a lot.